Hello and welcome to round 7 of the Overwatch Collegiate Championship for Aquinas Esports, or Aquinas College Esports, versus Arkansas Tech. I am your host, Rebel.
And I'm Turtle.
And it looks like this is gonna be a best of 3 series, with the first map being a control map on Nepal. And I'm assuming we're gonna be seeing some Ryan Zari here, but with the recent buffs that came out, I would not be surprised if we might see like maybe some Reaper comps start to come out, because he could be very good right now.
Yeah, I don't know if we're going to see any on the side of Aquinas, because I don't know if Elevating or Obra have a good Reaper, but we do see Gecko from Arkansas Tech running a Reaper as well. So we'll see. It looks like maybe not. But we'll see. One thing that's interesting is Noah and Parker going on, ATB going on, very different tank picks than they usually do.
Yeah, the Hog Sigma, sometimes you want... Okay, Pico is not. They're gonna make their switches off of, onto Zen and onto the Hanzo, which I do like that a lot. But if we look up here, we're gonna be seeing the Sigma Hog, which I do like Sigma Hog. You want Road Hog for here because of just how the Sanctum works, and there's a lot of environmental kills you can get off. You can hook them in the well. Right now, we're not seeing too much. We are gonna see Arkansas split up just a little bit, but ATV is gonna be taken down first. That's not going to be good for Aquinas, as Pico falls. Now there's a support in the tank. It looks like Arkansas is just going to be able to take the point here. I would just back up if I was Aquinas.
Yeah, having double shield comp on the tank side for Arkansas is going to be really tough for them to, push all the way through. But if Hawk can get a really good pick, or, okay, we're going to see ATB switch to Zarya. And we'll see.
I do like that a lot better.
A lot. Yeah.
You're going to be able to keep Noah alive on the Sigma. And I will say, keeping the Sigma is going to be good here. Just because if we look, you're going to be able to just eat so much damage, especially coming from the Zenyatta.
Both teams kind of playing the pick game right now, just trying to find an opening on the side of Aquinas to try and flank around on Arkansas.
Yeah.
Dropping down and now going to try and push on a point.
Yeah, no, and we're seeing here, look at the ult advantage right now. Bunny is about to have, they use Immort, but they have Ant Matrix. If they can hold in this room here for a little bit, and yeah, we're going to see it right here. Try to deal some damage out, but right now we're not seeing so much. We are going to see the Dragons out from Obra. Doesn't find anything, but it's going to be able to create some space. ATB does take down Gecko. The Shatter goes down, hits Obra, and 3 people from Aquinas is going to fall. And that's going to be this fight. That is going to be the full 6K.
Yeah, that seemed like a really good pick on the side of ATB, but then the rest of the team ended up falling, getting held in that little pinch. Falling through there, I don't know if that was the best plan of attack. I would have liked to see them try to control more of the high ground, which Arkansas is doing a very good job of right now.
Yeah. And I mean, I am going to like Noah switching on to the Reinhardt here. Ryan Zarya is a little bit better than probably the Ryan or the Sigma Zarya.
Exactly, and that's what they're known for doing anyways, so I'd like to see them sit in their comfort pick and hopefully, get back on the point here. There's only not a lot of time left. At 94.
No, Noah gets pulled off.
Noah falls.
Oh, that's not good. Pico on the point by himself in a corner. The Immort comes out, trying to keep him alive, but I don't think he's going to be able to survive for long, and that's going to be round 1.
Oh, well, bro, making it a little longer.
Elevating does have the Deadeye, but I don't think he's going to be able to find anything. Noah trying to get back. And that's going to be Sanctum.
Yeah, that was a very strong hold from Arkansas. Really not much that Aquinas really could have done. I think they needed to push on that right side a little sooner. I think dropping down first was, not the best plan of action, especially since Arkansas had such a good hold over the high ground on the right side.
Yeah.
But we'll see if Aquinas is able to make, a bigger push through back here now.
And I do kind of want to see Obra stay on the Symmetra here. Just Symmetra can gain a lot of value on this point with all the openings and having the turrets there, able to just be like, hey, they're over here, let me dish out some damage. And then here we go.
Exactly. I'm curious to see why Gecko actually went Sim last round, but now switching over to the Echo, and I'm curious to see how this is going to work out with
Echo's not horrible, but we are going to see,
Echo.
As I talked about earlier, we are going to see Elevating go onto the Reaper, which I like this a lot. The Reaper buffs went through, and it makes him really powerful, and he's kind of like now a mixture of, he can do like tracer flanks and damage like that and target their DPS, while still being at sort of a McCree range. And look, as we see that
Wow, Obra able to get some picks.
Obra is able to get some picks, and Arkansas might take control of the point right here, but Aquinas is going to come back and contest it and take the first point.
Yeah, still giving them a run for their money, but, you know, numbers don't lie, and there we go. First percentage is going up for Aquinas.
Yeah. And that's going to be big, because look at the ult charges right now. Noah's 50% to his shatter. We're going to see... they're all halfway. They can throw in some poke damage here, get some more ult charge. Aquinas will have an advantage going into this next fight.
ATB getting a good job of keeping Gecko off the point in the back line. Very annoying pokes coming from Gecko.
Oh,
as
nice.
The team Aquinas just pushes through, and Noah gets 2 picks.
Nice.
Great push through. Noah's still going to push through on the point. Trying to keep back that Diva while Gecko's still trying to apply just as much damage as he can, but still not able to do enough.
They are
Ooh, Elevating
right
gonna fall.
Elevating's gonna fall, but they are gonna hope. Rhines are gonna duel it out right here. Come back. Echo does get the copy. Oh, nice counter shatter. Noah, he's just struggling to stay alive here. They use 2 ults on Aquinas, and they're gonna be able to hold on just for a little bit longer.
Great picks from Aquinas going through, showing their, you know, strong defense on this point, knowing exactly, you know, how to keep the damage off. The healers are doing a great job as well.
And look at the ult advantage right now. Aquinas has 3. Arkansas might have 4 here. They're gonna have.
I was about to say, about to have 4.
They're about to have 4 as well.
Yeah, not a huge ult advantage on either side, I would say. But we'll see, because we do have a grab and a shatter as grab comes out from ATB.
Grab, there's the grab, there's the immort. Oh, and Noah swings through, and he gets 3. The Deadeye comes out, doesn't find anybody, and Aquinas is just going to be able to hold on to the fight. They almost lost the point there, but they were able to come back pretty quickly.
We'll see if Gecko's able to make any kind of foothold in the back line, still just being a nuisance to the back, but luckily the healers are doing a great job as Shatter comes out, but not enough, not in enough time.
Yeah, that's going to be round 2. It looks like we are going to go to Nepal Village, which the Reaper, the Symmetra is going to work excellent for battling on the point. They're going to be able, Aquinas might be able to hold on to this a little bit longer. Would you like to see any changes for Arkansas to try to take this back?
Honestly, I think that Gecko and the Mercy and the Echo pick just wasn't doing enough. I think they need something more in the front that's, you know, going to be able to do a lot more burst damage, I would say. Because while Gecko was being very annoying, I just don't think he was doing enough, because Aquinas' healers are just, you know, keeping everybody alive. Those pokes don't mean anything if it's getting healed right back.
Right.
So we'll see what they're able to do, and they switch to the Pharah.
The Pharah might work a little bit better here. Just, you can deal more damage to the tank shield at the beginning. It might be a little bit easier just to target squishies because of the splash damage. Echo, you have to be a little bit more precise.
That is true, and also the ult from Pharah is very strong to be able to, you know, go in and take this point back if they need to. But we'll see. A very odd pick as Aquinas is holding on to the point. Not unlocked just yet. And here we go.
Like I said earlier, I do like that they are going to duke it out on the point right here, because with the amount of just close range instant damage you can do with the Reaper and the Symmetra, you're able to push through. Aquinas is going to take, but they are going to lose 2 support. Oh, but Arkansas is down 3 now, and yeah, Aquinas is just going to win this fight here. The Far Mercy's still trying to deal some damage, but if you look, they are going to have Barrage here pretty quickly.
Yeah, exactly. Gecko's getting some insane amounts of damage in on the back line. We'll see. We see Arkansas going over the high ground the same way they came in the first time. Aquinas just going to hold point pretty steadily.
Thanks for the assist.
We'll see ATB trying to deal with Gecko, trying to do a little bit of poke damage just to keep Gecko off the back.
Right.
As Arkansas is now going to be pushing on the point.
We are going to see it. Oh, man. The stun. Oh, the stun. Oh, Gecko. Gecko gets 3, but Ober picks off Gecko, and it looks like Aquinas is going to be able to hold on for a little bit longer. The Simwall comes out to defend them, to play behind. And the Dynamite's there. Elevating just there by himself. He might need to get out.
Oh, he's going to try and contest as long as he can. Being a nuisance.
Because, yeah, their team is there. Aquinas is there. They're going to be able to duke it out here if the Reinhardt can get shattered. Oh, but we're going to see the Nano Rhine.
Yeah, no, wasn't able to get it just in time.
Yeah. If I was Aquinas right now, I would just say, hey, let them take it. We got it to 75%. That's really good.
Yeah, honestly, that was just a great hold for them to just get a little bit of extra percentages because, you know, that could be the difference of the game. So I do like the aggression.
And look at the ultimates Aquinas have. They have almost all of them except for Simwall and Amp Matrix, which they just used last fight.
Which isn't that huge of a game changer in the grand scheme of things. They're really used defensively anyways. So
we are going to see some changes, though. We are going to see Ober switch over to the McCree just to deal with the Farmers. Because after that barrage, they're like, yeah, they're getting too much ult charge too quickly. It's a nuisance. We need something to deal with it.
Exactly. Gecko's definitely being the problem as Harlow's not going to use
the Immort and the beat come clutch. Ober does get him pick. And look at the grab. It's able to get the Zarya in. They aren't able to follow up on it too much. Gecko gets another barrage off. He gets 2. And Aquinas is going to have to get a full reset here.
Yeah, DPS are super strong for Arkansas Tech. I mean, just doing an insane amount of damage, getting their ult charges, you know, very quickly, and doing so much.
We are going to see Elevating go over to the Widowmaker here, which now they have 3 hit scan on Aquinas. You have the Baptiste, you have the McCree and the Widow. You're going to be able to deal with this Pharah.
Yeah, you would hope so. You know, they really need to, you know, be careful as, you know, Gecko's now flanking around the backside, going to try and take down Elevating.
But Elevating
Gecko does fall. They need to push on a point quick. They know that this is their opening.
You got to make sure that the Mercy doesn't get the res.
Ooh, great purple.
They are able to get the res. Elevating, getting another pick off. They should have paid more attention to the Mercy. However, no one ATB are able to get a couple. Ober has Deadeye.
Over, you're able to get Gecko. Great pick. And there's point back for Aquinas.
We are going to be in last fight here. ATB switching over to the ball, and that's a good idea. You're going to want to be able to stall it out for as long as possible. And Gecko going over to the Genji here.
Oh, interesting.
It's interesting. Probably to deal with the hit scan threats.
Yeah, exactly. He knows that, you know, Aquinas is picking a counter.
They are going to nano the Reinhardt. They're able to deal with him. Oh, the shatter comes out.
Oh, nice.
Bunny's going to fall. Oh, man, it's close. Noah gets left. He's on fire. Right now, they're battling back and forth. Arkansas takes the point, and it looks like Aquinas is going to rotate around and try to deal with it this way. ATB gets the pick on a Sinister. Noah charging in, trying to deal something, but the grab comes out. Oh, it's big. The beat not able to save everybody in time, and it looks like Arkansas is going to be able to take Nepal. Oh, man, it was so close. 99 on each side, but Arkansas was able just to take it over from there.
What a close match. A very fun one to watch. If every game is like this set, this is going to be a very fun set to watch. Yeah, really down to the last few seconds, the last team fight.
This is a pretty equal standings. I would have hoped Aquinas would have probably put out something to deal with the Pharah earlier. I'd be like, hey, there's a Pharah Mercy. All right, somebody go back to spawn real quick. Maybe we don't need the Reaper right now. We need the McCree. We need the Widowmaker or the Ashe just to be able to deal with it. And that was their problem because they died to Barrage twice and they lost so much percentage because of it.
Exactly. I think the tunnel visioning from the picks from Aquinas were, you know, eventually what was going to end up being the downfall for that game, but hopefully they're able to come back. You know, it is a best of 3, so, you know, they definitely have time.
They do have time, and our next map is going to be Kings Row, so we are going to see probably some more snipers here, and we love Kings Row. We've seen it a lot already, but it's just such a fun map to play on and watch.
100%. You're waiting for the teams to be ready.
We are going to switch sides, so we are going to see Aquinas attacking here first, which, as we've stated before, we've seen Elevating's Widowmaker before, and I think that's where we're going to see again. We're going to see Elevating go on the Widow, probably Obra onto the Hanzo, as we've seen. His Hanzo's kind of insane.
Yeah, it's very strong. Elevating's Widow is actually very good too. So I don't know. Obra just popped off last week though. I really do think his Hanzo is one of his better characters. Even though his Genji is very strong as well.
Yep. And we're probably gonna see Ryan Zarya for tanks. The only thing where it may vary is supports, but if you're not playing a Baptiste right now, Baptiste being so strong with immortality, you can literally prevent death with it.
Oh, it's one of the strongest moves in the game, in my opinion. If not the strongest move in the game, it's just so clutch. You need it. Yeah, sure, it can be shut down, but if you use it, right at the apex of damage, I mean, there's no stopping it. You can't stop it in time.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Pretty sure they're still mad about those.
But of course, as you say that, we're not going to be seeing it on the side of Aquinas. We are going to be seeing Obra. Okay, I thought we were going to see an Ana there for a second. It looks like we're going to see it switch over to the Brigitte. Which Obra on Genji is fine, but Obra with an Ana to back him up is his Genji is just insane.
Genji
but
is
we're going to see the Lucio and Baptiste and Obra switching over to Symmetra. Okay.
Yeah.
This is more stable. This is more what we're used to from Aquinas.
We're going to see that probably the TP come out, but elevating, waiting just for a little bit on the Widowmaker in spawn. I feel like they're holding on the point, which that's good because of just the amount of rotations you can have.
Exactly. There's a lot more flexibility on the side of rotations, but also that's just a very strong point to hold. And we all know that because, Aquinas holds the same spot. So we'll see how they're going to work around each other as Aquinas is going to go back onto the high ground.
Elevating,
great rotation
still
from
sitting on
Arkansas.
spawn on the Widowmaker.
Oh, wow.
He is starting to see some range. If he get the Zenyatta's coming out here, elevating.
Obra falling. That's not big.
He's gonna fall first. That's not gonna be good.
Oh, and that's a hard reset for Aquinas there. Getting a couple picks on King's Row after such a slow rotation. That's huge.
That's huge. Yeah, Aquinas is gonna have to reset on that. And I think they should switch off the Symmetra. I don't think that high ground push is gonna work anymore. They might need.
They need to switch off of Widow as well, and they are gonna switch off of Widow and go to a Reaper on the side of elevating.
I do like that though. I mean, if the
I like it a lot.
If the Widow doesn't work first point, and you can't get any picks with it right away, they're gonna TP. Oh, they're gonna do a bait and switch on the TP.
Ooh.
Oh, that's awesome. The Shatter comes out, isn't able to find anybody yet. Oh,
great pick.
Noah gets two.
They get 3.
Oh, that's gonna be big. It looks like Aquinas is gonna be able to take the first point here.
All the way. Great job by Aquinas. Great switching, knowing what was wrong, knowing that they wasted some time. They need to play aggressive and getting the job done. Great play by Aquinas.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll see if they're able to push up here with, Reaper. There's not a lot of ult charges on either side really coming up. We are about to see Sinister's Deadeye. We do see Matrix from Bunny, but not too much ult charge building up. Not too many fights as Noah's gonna fall early.
Oh no, that's not good. But at the same time, if you're gonna die, you're gonna die here because your spawn is so quick that this is the one where it's like, yeah, okay. If we die, we die. We'll get ult charge, and we'll be able to push in the next fight with some ultimates.
Exactly, and keeping payload in the tunnel right there is not the end of the world. That's a good place to park it. Come back,
Especially if you have a
regroup.
Symmetra still, you can put some perks around it just to give them some space.
Exactly.
Noah does have a Shatter online. We are gonna see the grab. Oh, the block
For
Shatter.
both sides.
Oh,
Oh,
Dragons,
wow.
Though that's not gonna be good. Elevating using the Deadeye. He gets one, but he gets taken down by Sinister. Aquinas is gonna be able to push it over here. They still have 4 alive, and they're gonna try to get some space, which that's the thing you want to do. And yeah, they're gonna use Ant Matrix to just be like, hey, back up. If you don't, you're gonna die.
Oh, okay. We do see we'll teleport used to just stay safe. I do like that. We'll see. Noah now pushing up. He still has Shatter.
Oh, he does.
So
Get
hopefully doesn't
stunned, though.
die quick again.
There's
Oh,
the
nice
beat.
Emort.
Oh, the Shatter.
You're gonna Deadeye, but falls.
Only finds 1 ATB, getting 2. Obra getting the Tanuki, and I think Aquinas is going to be able to take second point.
Yeah.
Not surprising.
Very
They
great
had the ult
push.
advantage, and that was a good push from Aquinas. They said, hey, let's play it slow here, and they did, and they were able to take it. Now they have 4 minutes and 20 seconds left, but this is where it really starts to matter, because this is where the defenders have the advantage, and we've seen holds here. We've seen a lot of holds here.
Yeah, this is always a tough point to take, but, you know, they have 4 minutes. That's plenty of
Comes
time.
out, gets a hold of Rookie. Elevating does get the final pick onto him, and they're down to Reinhardt. That's going to be big.
That's pretty big. That's really hard to hold point without Rudley there. So we'll see if they're able to, you know, do something as Gecko's trying to get a little bit of damage on the back line. Now everybody's focusing their sights on Noah as Emort comes out. Matrix coming out from Bunny as well.
Elevating also very low, able to stay alive. The Transcendence comes out from, who is it? From Flams. And they're going to back, Aquinas is going to back up here a little bit. They got it really far. They got it almost to there. Oh, the shatter comes out.
Oh, what a shatter from Rudley.
What a shatter from Rudley.
Disgusting.
Oh, that is going to be big. Aquinas is going to have to reset here.
Oh, they need to pat their tank on the back. That was a great play from Rudley. Great hold. Aquinas still has 3 minutes left. I mean, they have drag. They're about to have grab.
Not drag.
Oh, sorry. I'm looking on the side I'm looking at the side of AT. My bad.
It's all good. It's all good. But yeah.
Yeah, but they have a lot of ults coming up as well. You know, over shield, we do have shatter building up from Noah, and we know that Rudley just used his. Another shatter on the side of Aquinas could be a game changer for themselves.
Yeah.
Turret in place.
I mean, I might want to see Obra switch off of Symmetra here at some point. The TP
Oh,
placement
elevating
good.
getting picked there was huge.
Oh, there's the grab. The Dragons coming through, and that's going to be able to probably take out a couple. But the Immort does come in clutch. Obra does fall, and Aquinas is just going to have to get a retreat here.
Wow, Sinister got a disgusting pick. I don't know if you saw that on Elevating. Elevating, teleporting up top, and then instantly getting sniped
Yeah.
off by the McCree. Dirty play, dirty flick from Sinister.
But now Aquinas, they almost have all 6 ults, which that's good. As long as they don't use them all at once, they'll be fine.
Exactly. Really, they could use them all at once and just take point. They're not far away. They really
the card
could.
has backed up a little bit.
They really could just try and push here.
We are going to see the
Okay,
Sidewalk come out through the middle. Oh, they are able to bait out. Elevating does die to the Deadeye.
Oh, wow. He does get out Transcendence.
I would say, I'm going to say, though, that was a good transfer Aquinas, since, you know, they're not going to be able to deal with that. Oh, but the grab comes out. Is only able to find Gecko in there. Doesn't kill him. And ATB gets 1 pick. But Aquinas might have to reset here since they've lost so many.
Yeah. That was another great shatter from Rudley there. They were able to knock down 3, I think it was like 1 DPS and 2 healers that he just able to get down and get a lot of damage onto him.
We are going to see
Really
Pico
good
go
shatters.
on to the Ana, and we are going to see Obra go to the Hanzo, which, I mean, I like that a lot. His Hanzo is really good. You're able just to spam down this choke here and just get a ton of damage out.
Exactly. And I like to see Elevating switching off of the Reaper, because I think that's actually one of the biggest reasons why they haven't taken this point yet. We'll see. Noah able to try and push through here. Getting some great heals. Really getting really low. Not going to fall
He's
just
gonna get
yet.
the bubble just to survive. However, Noah is discordant. He was trying to battle that out where he took more damage, and he's staying alive. The supports are doing a good job on trying to keep him alive. They just managed to get the team fights better. Speaking of which, there's the grab. Oh, and there's the dragon. That's not going to be good. It gets 1. The Immort comes out. Noah's going to fall. Obra gets flammed. That's going to be big. Then Nano's going to go on to ATB. Oh, the shatter comes out. That's not good. But Obra's trying to get some picks here. They get 2. Oh, that's big. Both their tanks are down. Aquinas might be able to
Wow, they could get it. You need to get Gecko.
There's the grab. The
Flame
trans
coming
comes in
in.
with the trans.
Noah now back in the action.
The action so is Rudely. Obra is so close to getting his dragons. If he can stay alive here just for a little bit longer, he'll be able to get it out. Here comes the Deadeye from Sinister. Finds Bunny. Oh no, Obra falls. Looks like Aquinas is struggling right now to survive. Arkansas doing their best to hold on here.
Oh, wow.
ATB coming back with the ball. Just trying to get that little bit more. But I don't think
Vinicius,
it's going to happen.
looks like, wow. 2.89 meters left on the side of Aquinas, almost going all the way there. But a great push from Aquinas, and that is not easy to beat.
it is not.
Two. Switching sides.
So we will see Arkansas, you know, having to play a little more aggressive. They know that they pretty much have to go all the way with this, no shorter.
Right.
So, you know, they're going to have to play for the full win.
Yeah, exactly. I also just realized I forgot to fix the overlay, so now right now above Aquinas it's the Arkansas team, and above Arkansas it's the Aquinas overlay. Oops. Yeah, because I forgot to change that when they switch. Normally we don't see the attacker and defender switch right now.
Yeah.
But we are going to see the May and the McCree come out. I do like the May pick a lot. You're able to wall off and try to be able to just get some more space and be able to wall off the main tank. Because usually when Noah falls, Aquinas tends to fall with them.
Yeah, that's usually the way it goes on the side of Aquinas. Noah being kind of like the backbone, the big burly man on the team. You know, he's what keeps everything together. And so once Noah falls, once that main source of sponge pretty much for the damage falls, Aquinas' healers kind of like lose track of what they need to be doing. And I think that's exactly why they fall.
Yeah.
As the round starts, and we'll see Aquinas holding the same usual point as Arkansas is just gonna push right through.
Oh, they're gonna wall off Noah. Oh, that's an excellent wall. Aquinas trying to deal some damage out right here, but Noah's shield is gonna go down. They're gonna be able to put some damage through. Here comes the Immort. Oh, that's not gonna be good. They're gonna want that Immort for later on in the fight. And they're going to try to do their best, but they are going to be able to get a couple of ticks. The wall was huge right there. They're able to almost get all 3 ticks. Noah is going to fall. The Shatter comes out onto elevating into Aquinas, and Aquinas is going to fall here. They're going to have to fall back. Bunny trying to do her best to stay alive, but it's not going to work.
Ooh, that was a great push from Arkansas. And right now, if I was Aquinas, I'd be sweating a little bit because, even the ult charge differences aren't too big. Actually, there's more ult charge on the side of Aquinas. But, I mean, having that much time to work with, and they know that all they need to do is go all the way, and they have the security easily. I mean, I'd be, a little scared on the side of Aquinas.
I would be too. But yet there is still 5 minutes and 20 seconds. Anything can still happen. It's King's Row. As we saw, Aquinas had a lot of time going into the attack, and they weren't able to get it all the way through. So it could still happen.
Oh, 100%. No, this game is not lost. We've seen Aquinas hold with this amount of time left. They, can pull it out.
Here comes the Ant Matrix from Aquinas. Just to say, hey, push back a little bit, give us some space. We need to defend here. Oh, look at the grab, but the trans is there. Oh, that's unfortunate. That was a huge grab from ATB. Sadly, though, they weren't able to follow up because of the transcendence.
Not able to do much but keeping them back. But Aquinas is going to have to fall back as Gecko going to use ult as well.
Pico is going to use the transcendence to keep them all alive. Elevating, coming out with that McCree. Does find Tanuki. That's going to be big. The grab comes out. Speaking of which, Noah shatters. Oh, but that is a massive dragon from Sinister. Oh my, that is a 5K. Oh, that's huge.
You hate to see that.
You hate to see that from Aquinas.
But God, do you love to see that for Arkansas. That was amazing. What a play. What a great ult.
That was disgusting. They now have 5 minutes and 30 seconds to be able to push up. They have 2 ultimates. They have Shatter. They have Ant Matrix. Stuff that they can push in here with.
Yeah, they have a lot to work with. I mean, Arkansas just, they have the Shatter. They have the Matrix. There's really nothing that they can't do right now. They could go all the way right here, right now. Obra does have his ult up, but we'll see if he's able to make any impact. He hasn't been able to this game.
You're going to see the Ant Matrix come out from Aquinas. Noah's barrier is going to fall down just a little bit. They're just going to sort of poke and do some damage right here. He comes in. Oh, the Shatter comes out.
Not too big of a shadow. That's exactly what Aquinas needed.
Oh, Obra's gonna
getting
he's
over.
gonna die mid. Oh, that's huge. As Arkansas is able to push in here. Oh, this is not good from Aquinas. The only person
they could really go all the
gonna
way.
Come back as the Doomfist just to try to stall it out. But I think that's gonna be the series here. Aquinas is gonna have to try their best.
Oh, gets walled off.
No, he gets walled off, and no, they're not able to touch.
that is the end of that one, and we do only see 2 games.
That is going to be map 2, and that is going to be the series. Arkansas Tech is going to win against Aquinas College. And I mean, yeah, both teams were looking really good. Arkansas just had the better game here. Yeah, this is a full 6K from Sinister. He gets the pick on a bunny. He then gets this 5K dragon.
Yeah,
he was doing really good for them.
And that was the game. That was the play changer. That's what made it to where they were so easily able to push. And yeah, I mean, that was a great game from both sides.
That was a great game from both sides. Oasis looked good. Not Oasis. Numbani looks good.
Yeah.
And so did Kings Row for both sides. But just Arkansas was better. Anyways, that's going to be it for this game. We will be back on at 5 o'clock for... Oh, man. Let me look up what team we're going against. I believe it is going to be RPI. I'm not sure which school or what team that is, but we will see you then. 5 o'clock. It will be on this channel, I believe. So thanks for watching. I've been Rebel.
And I'm Turtle.
Have a good one.